Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, or good evening, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. We are back again for another topic. And today we will be talking about what makes this business legitimate. But before we dive into this topic, for those of you who don't know me, I came from working long hours, 67 to 72 hours a week. So I pretty much was burned out and still struggling financially. As a breadwinner, we have to pay our bills. Here in the US, it's dollar bills. And then send money back home to support my family. So it's pretty much just barely survive. And then I don't have enough rest to sleep, lack of sleep. So I was really, that's the key to burn out pretty much, when you don't have enough sleep and you work all the time. And I was still struggling in my situation. So that was my biggest why I was looking for an opportunity. I really pray and ask God's guidance that if there's an opportunity that I can do at home without going to work. And then a couple months later, I found this business, that business that changed a lot of people's lives already. And it also changed my life. So I don't have from no business background, no computer background, not tech savvy, and was very, very shy to own this global digital business. So, for those of you who don't know me, I am Rosalind Adkins, a digital business owner and a mentor. Now, I'm going to give a chance to my business partner to introduce herself. Then we can dive into our topic. Hi, Sister Teresa. Good
Hi,
afternoon.
sis. Good afternoon, and hi, hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, or good evening, wherever you are in this online space. And we're here again on our Go Live challenge. And before we dive into our topic today, I'm gonna to introduce myself. A little bit of myself. Yeah, I'm just same with Sis Roslyn. Came from working long hours. Pretty much burnout and don't have time for myself and for my family. And that's the and also like we're helping sometimes our family financially back home, and that's the reason also that I'm looking for a side hustle, and that I can only like that I can earn at home. And this is where I found this global online business. And also this is also an answered prayer that I was looking for that time when I was staying over, that I mean I need something that I can supplement my income without any commute or without going to work, like your full-time job or like my full-time job. So in a way, I don't have any business experience and computer experience, but with their step-by-step video training, I can launch this global online business. So guys, if you're struggling and you want to change your lifestyle, check it out. And don't have to be a tech savvy because of the training. So anyway, my name is Teresa. I'm digital business owner and a mentor, and today we're gonna share about what makes this business legitimate.
Yes, thank you so much, Sister Teresa. That's wonderful. And I know that there are so many people that can resonate our stories as well, our journey, and they maybe have a lot of doubts in their mind. And then, uh, scared, and really, if you want something, you always find way just like us. So, what makes this business legitimate? Or some people will always say, is this business is legit or it's just another online scheme? No, this business is 100% legit. It's a government registered and compliant. So this business is pretty much as I mentioned, that 100% registered with the federal government. We operate with transparency, and everything we do here is compliant. Everything we invest in this business is subject to tax. It's not like other businesses, like like a lot of sketchy promises, or whatever they can promise to you. Here, this is just a real system, real business with real strategy that works. It works for, we are almost 247,000 in our community, and it changed hundreds of thousands of lives already. That is the beauty of this business, and we are global. So now Sister Teresa will be telling us how global we are.
Okay, global presence. That means we're not just local, we're global. Our systems operate in 27 countries. Imagine 27 countries and 43 location worldwide. So that alone tells you we're not a fly by night kind of thing. This is a growing movement backed by a solid business model that has changed thousands of lives. So
Yeah.
like Sis Roslyn mentioned earlier, we are already 246,000 in this
Yeah.
community.
That's how global we are, and it changed hundreds of thousands already. And the business is all I think 51 years old. We will be celebrating the 51 anniversary. So
Yes.
if the business is not legit, you know that it's not gonna last for 50 plus years. So that is how that's our business. That is like worth $1 billion company. So here we don't do selling, we don't recruit, we don't do inventory, or we don't do shipping like that. So let's be clear here. You probably think if what kind of business is this? This is not an MLM business like other people think. This is not the pyramid scheme. Or this is not Milalioka. I have to mention that because there's so many people would tell about Milalioka. No, we don't. We are not that kind of business. So as what I mentioned, we don't sell product. We don't chase people. We don't keep inventory in our homes. Instead, we use attraction marketing with an automated system that works for us in the background even when we sleep, and we use or we promote our business through social media, any platform like Google, YouTube, the TikTok, Instagram, you name it. That's the beauty of this business. That's why we attract people like us who are hungry for change, willing to get out of their comfort zone and start something that can benefit you in a long run. That's We help them, we guide them every step of the way in this journey. Go
So
ahead, sis.
anyway, this another one that this business be legitimate is the support and a mentorship. One thing that makes us different, the support and mentor. So we never do this alone. When you this opportunity, not like your traditional business, but every member gets access to coaches, mentors, and training tools that guide step by step. That's what I mentioned earlier. You don't have to be a tech savvy because we have this training. So that's why, like me, like Sis Roslyn, the people that with zero experience are succeeding here because of the system plus the community that makes it possible for us to be successful on this journey.
Yes, you're right. I totally agree with you, Sister Teresa, because the beauty here is we can reach out to our mentor anytime we need help, and the whole community that we have in our that can help us. We are not alone here. It's just always reach out and never assume. So real people in our community, you probably think about, like those whatever negative you have, but this business is a real business, real people with a real result. You can see that once you join into our community, and then you will see the people's journey and result and how they become so successful. So we are not actors here, if you see in social media, and we are not influencers. So we are a lot of working parents, nurses, teachers, breadwinners, just like us, like who are hungry for change and wants to start something that can benefit us in the long run. So if you're watching this and wondering if it's too good to be true, we would say yes, it's too good to be true, but it is a legit true, we get that because there's so many we always receive inquiries, that it's too good to be true. Those I'm very skeptical. We all are skeptical at first, but once you saw the system, the proof, the values behind it, we know this was different from any other opportunities out there. It's just a matter of how hungry you are to change your situations. Are you happy with your situations, or you're struggling in your daily grind? Are you looking for an opportunity that change your life? This is not a job, it's a business opportunity that's 100% registered to 27 government. Everything you spend here, it's a business, so it involves investment. The beauty is that we have so many options, and it's up to you how much you want to start your business and how bad you want to change your life. So if you are interested to learn more and want to join the business, or even you want to watch our free workshop, register to our website with your legit name and email, so our system would know who will be your mentor that will guide you in the inside world. And then once you registered your name and email, you will have access to our free workshop. We have 20 minutes recording, and we also have 90 minutes live that happens every Tuesday and Thursday. And then the beauty of that is you can ask to our presenters if you have any questions while watching that workshop. And then if you decide if the workshop, that if there's something that resonates you and you want to learn more, just proceed to the next steps or reach out to us so we can help you and provide you with more informations. Other than that, make that decisions, take actions, and make it happen. Dreams just a dreams without taking actions. You have to make it happen. Get out of your comfort zone and trust the process. Everything is possible in the online world. Everything here, I can't even believe 2 years ago, and now my situation changed a lot. Is there anything you want to add on, sis, before we end our go
Yeah,
live?
just don't wait for the right time, because the right time is right now. Take action, and you can see, like, you will be getting our group to how people change their lives. So maybe you just check it out and take action.
Yes, thank you so much, Sister Teresa. Yes, there is no perfect time, but a perfect time is the moment you saw our ads or us here doing our live. Thank you so much, Sister Teresa, and thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you
And I
so
hope you
much.
value and some important knowledge today and make that decision and take actions. Thank you,
God
and we
bless
will be back
everyone.
tomorrow.